Hello, oily friend. You just got your starter kit. I'm so excited for you. I wanted to make this quick little video to take you on a little tour through the starter kit and take some of the mystery out of it. So let's do it. So you're going to open your box that came in the mail to your house or that you got from a class, and you're going to find this in there, and you're also going to find probably a larger box that has your diffuser. So I don't have a diffuser with me here because you probably, I don't know which diffuser you have. You probably got the Aria or maybe the Desert Mist diffuser or the Rainstone diffuser. There's also the Dewdrop, lots of options. So depending on which diffuser you got, you're gonna wanna just put that to the side for the moment, and let's just first get into this box, right? So you're gonna take the little plastic sheath off of the box, and then you're gonna just admire the Young Living lavender fields for a moment, and then you're gonna slip off this top thing, and then you're gonna find this little ribbon to open up. You're gonna feel the little magnets opening up to the inside of your kit. So pretty. So these are the first 10 oils in your kit. So what you're gonna do is I like to just go ahead and put them on, have people put them right on the kitchen counter or somewhere you're gonna see them all the time, because that's gonna help you just remember, oh, those oils, yeah, let me try those, let me use those. So I like to just start them somewhere I'm gonna be a lot. Maybe it's the kitchen or the dining room or the living room. And you can just open these little flaps in the back, and you have a little natural stand there. So if you need to pause the video to do that, go for it. And then you're gonna just set it down on the counter, and I'm gonna adjust this so you guys can see the oils. Okay, good. So from here, I'm trying to get low. From here, I'm just gonna walk you through each oil really briefly. Yours might be in a different order than mine are here. And I'm just gonna tell you some uses. So what I like to tell people, there's a couple options when you first get your oils. Obviously, you can do anything you want. I tell people, you know, oils only work if you use them. You can't overdo it. So just dive in. Don't freak out. There's no right way to do it. There's no wrong way to do it. Just jump in. What oil is speaking to you? Start there. So for me, the first oil that was speaking to me was lavender. So I'll start with that one today. So lavender, you know, they're kind of stuck in here. So you kind of got to work them out. And then you're going to open this for the first time and take a couple whiffs. Here, I feel like I'm cut off a little. Okay, and then you're gonna just take a drop of whatever oil has spoken to you. And I like to do this because it opens up the oil the more it's exposed to the air. And then I just take a deep breath. Hold my breath for a second. And then let it out. And maybe I'll do that a few times and just notice how the oil affects me. If I love that oil, great, maybe I'll put that one in my diffuser first. Or maybe I'm drawn to just put it on my wrists, right? Or behind my ears, or on the bottom of my feet, wherever I want to put it, on my chest, on my throat. So lavender is going to be really calming. This one's great for supporting restful sleep, supporting skin. This is great to put directly on any skin issues. It's so gentle. And it's great for soothing the nervous system. Okay, and then we're gonna go to another single oil. This is Copaiba. Copaiba is very grounding. This can be used for anything where you might feel discomfort in the body, any bones, joints, things like that. This is also great for supporting sleep and great for supporting teething babies. So gentle enough that you can take your pinky and just take whatever oil you can get, or take a whole drop. You can put it on the gums of your baby. You can also, this is a great one to diffuse. It has a gentler smell. It's very gentle. A couple of drops under your tongue before you go to sleep, or a veggie capsule with 10 drops is gonna help you get really deep sleep. That's a great one for that too. Then we're gonna go to peppermint. Peppermint is gonna support mental focus, mental clarity when you feel really exhausted at that 4 p.m. time when you wish you could take a nap, but maybe you can't. You're gonna put just a little of this. One of my favorite ways to use this is to put a drop in my palm and then put my thumb on that drop and then hold it at the top of my mouth. It looks funny. And maybe I rub it a little, and whoa, it's gonna just open up my sinuses, open up my eyes. It's immediately revitalizing, opens up my respiratory system, and it's also gonna be great for digestion. Great for focus, great for waking you back up. This is another one, this is a great one I love to add to morning coffee as well. Okay, then we're gonna go to lemon. So those of you who might feel a little bit down and out because, you know, if it's wintertime or if you live in a cloudy climate, maybe you're going through a rough time in your life, lemon, citrus oils in general are going to be so great with supporting joy and supporting uplifted emotions. So this just smells like so yummy to me. It takes about 60 lemon rinds just to make this teeny tiny bottle of oil, so you can imagine how powerful and strong that is. So this one also can be added to your facial cleanser if you want to add a brightening element to your cleanser. This one is photosensitive, so you don't want to like put it on your skin and go lay out in the sun. But it is really good for skin to use in sort of a cleansing way, or if you want to brighten skin, to put it on your skin to sleep. I would use a carrier oil, which would be a fatty oil like coconut, jojoba, something like that, that is going to make it a little more diluted. It's great for that, great to put on any skin issues. What else? Oh, putting it in your body for detoxing. Water, I put a couple drops in water, and that helps the body detox. Okay, let's go to, I think we are already on our blends. So actually, no, we're not. Last single oil in here is your frankincense. You guys, frankincense is your skin's best friend. You wash your face, put this directly on your skin. You can add some carrier oil if you want. Great to support youthful skin, great for supporting a smooth appearance, discouraging sun damage. It's so, so good. Frankincense was worth more than gold in the old days for a reason. It is the quote-unquote cure-all for so many things. Also very spiritually grounding, great one to put into the diffuser when your kids are doing homework and you really want them to be grounded and focused. Also for you when you need that. This one's magic. And then, let's see, we're gonna get to, let me see if I can move it back. Yes, that's a little better. Okay, so we're gonna get to the blends next. So each of the blends is formulated for a specific body system. So, for instance, we have Digize here. Digize is for your digestive system. So any of you who either had a rough, too big of a meal last night, or, ate something you shouldn't have eaten, or feel gassy or uncomfortable in your digestion, rub some of this on your tummy, or take a couple of drops under your tongue. This is amazing for that. Overeating, poor digestion, discomfort in your digestion, all the things. Can't recommend this enough. This is great for your children as well. Again, with children, all you want to do is you want to start with a carrier oil with children. So you want to just dilute it a little bit just to see how they do with it. I use all these oils straight, but I know some people are more sensitive than others. So it's always a good idea to add a little fatty oil, and that's just like maybe a little teaspoon or a couple drops of a carrier, and then one drop of your essential oil, blend it together, and then apply it. So all these oils can be applied to the skin. They can also be ingested, and they can also be diffused. Any way you use them, they're going to get into your bloodstream and do what they're meant to do, which is really to find the imbalances in your body and help to correct those imbalances, because that is what that's what they do inside the plant. That's what makes them so magical, is these are really the healing, the immune system of the plant. So it's the lifeblood of the plant. It's the part of the plant that is going to be activated when there's a fungus attacking a plant, or a branch breaks off, or something like that. So oils are going to have that effect in your body, which is so amazing. The other really cool thing is that essential oils are adaptogenic, and that just means that lavender in my body is going to be different than lavender in your body, because we have different needs. Our bodies have different needs. So I might be really stressed out, and lavender's really helping me to just relax, right? And for you, maybe you're really relaxed. So lavender in you might actually be more energizing. So a lot of this is really play and try things out, see what works for you. Other thing I want to say, I'll get to in a second, is your reaction to the oil is really something to pay attention to, because a strong reaction either towards like, oh my gosh, I love that, I love that, I love that, I can't get enough, as well as, oh my God, I hate that so much, is an indicator that you actually need the oil, that the oil will help to balance some imbalance in your body. And if you really hate the oil, what I always recommend is either diffusing it with another oil that you like, so you don't smell it as much, but you're still getting the benefits, or rubbing the oil you don't like on the bottom of your feet, putting on your socks, you don't have to smell it. Your largest pores are on the bottom of your feet, so they're gonna soak up that oil, you're gonna get the benefit, and in a few days to a week, your relationship to that smell is gonna really change, and you're gonna notice, oh wow, my body's balancing out. So just notice things like that, and don't be alarmed if you have an oil that you hate. That's a really good sign that you need it. So experiment with ways you can use that. Okay, next blend is Thieves. Thieves might be Young Living's most famous oil. This is the immune system booster of all immune system boosters. So this one, Thieves gets rid of as much bacteria as bleach, and yet you can ingest it. So there's an entire cleaning line based on Thieves. When we get to the bottom of your kit, because there's a whole other drawer in your kit, you're gonna find the Thieves household cleaner. I'll tell you about that in a second. So anyway, the Thieves essential oil, oh my gosh, so many things you can do with this. Diffuse, diffuse, diffuse all the time, especially that time of year when everyone around you is coming down with something. This is a great one. I have a friend who puts this on her kids' feet every single day. Her kids did not have one sick day last year. And we're talking school-age kids going to school ages 4 to 7. None of them got sick putting this on their feet every single day. That's amazing, as mothers I'm sure know. As well as, going to work, all of that when you're traveling. So bottoms of the feet for this one. This is so delicious. It has cinnamon bark, clove, rosemary, lemon. It's so yummy. Putting this a couple drops into your tea is a wonderful thing to do, or into your cocktail. A hot toddy with Thieves is amazing. Diffusing, you'll love it. It has a really holiday smell to it. Okay, and then we're gonna get to Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh, you guys. So lemon I talked about. This is that times 1,000. So talk about uplifting, helping, my dogs are walking through, helping you to just really stay positive and feel emotions that are really supporting to your nervous system. So this is a great one to diffuse, on a rainy day or when you're just not feeling so great. This one also, like the lemon, is going to support skin as well. So I actually like to do this that time of the month when my skin is more irritated than normal, and I might have some issues with breakouts or something like that. Just single little dots of this is great. Citrus Fresh is it's like being on vacation. It's like a vacation oil. It's so nice. Okay, so then we're gonna get to Pain Away, spelled Pan Away. It's probably backwards for you guys, but Pain Away is kind of all in the title, what it is. This is great for your muscular and skeletal systems. So we're gonna be supporting bones, we're supporting muscles, any sort of issues around any of that. That time of the month for women when things aren't feeling so great in our abdominal area or our low back, people who have stress issues and have pain, head issues around stress, any boo-boos and things like that. This is amazing for. Okay, so that is the first 10 oils. Now, don't forget, I've had people make the mistake of throwing the box away. There's so many more goodies, don't do that. Okay, so you're gonna open this. Now, mine is not as full as yours will be because I don't have everything right now that you will have, but I have most of it. So, Stress Away Essential Oil, you guys, this is one of the most popular oils. So Stress Away is amazing. Take a couple drops of this, put it in your bath. Diffuse this like crazy. Put this in your car so when you're in traffic or waiting in the carpool line or whatever it is, you can just inhale. I love to put this on as perfume. It smells so lovely. It's a blend of those relaxing oils of lavender and copaiba, as well as lime, which is going to be uplifting, and then vanilla, which is just soothing and feminine. It smells so beautiful. And another one, ocotillo, which is also very relaxing. So this one's beautiful. And then you also have this roller ball in the bottom of your kit. So what you can do is you can substitute, I'll show you. the little rubber stopper. You can pry this out with your fingernails or whatever you do, and then you're gonna shove in this guy. And if he doesn't squeeze in all the way, you can get it in as much as you can, and then you take the lid that comes with it and you just put it on top, and you do that until you hear it snap in, okay? So you can put this on top of any oil that might be a favorite that you just wanna be able to apply with a little roller. Does that make sense? And then to get it off, all you do is actually use this as a prying mechanism to pry it off the top of the lid, or the top of the oil bottle. Okay, so that's your bonus oil. It's in the bottom, your 11th oil. And then you're gonna have 2 amazing little sachets of Ningxia Red. What is Ningxia Red? Ningxia Red is basically Young Living's antioxidant elixir. It's like taking a wheatgrass shot but putting it on steroids. This is 2 ounces of wolfberry juice, but it also has cherry, plum, sweet cherry, plum, pomegranate, very concentrated, and then it has 4 essential oils that are going to help with absorption. This is amazing at oxidizing your blood and basically helping your organs and your lymphatic system to flush out toxins. You guys, this stuff is like such a great gift to have for your own body and for your children. Children love this, first of all, and to have this as a snack. I mean, I'll put these in the freezer in the summertime, and they're the best little slushies ever. But adults and children alike, this changes your energy levels like nobody's business. Supports everything. Women, your pregnancies, you should be on Ningxia. You're just being a mother on Ningxia. Being a human being on Ningxia. Any sort of athletes be on Ningxia. This stuff is unreal. So I want you to really, all you need is 1 ounce, and these have 2. So you could do a shot in the morning, a shot at night, or just go all out and have the whole thing. Okay, so you have 2 of those, and then you also have Thieves Household Cleaner. Hold on 1 second. You have a sachet the same size as your Ningxia Red packet of Thieves Household Cleaner, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get yourself a spray bottle, and you're gonna fill it up with water till here. Like, I think this is a 16-ounce spray bottle. Yep, 16 ounces. So you're gonna fill it up to about here, and then you're going to just take half of your Thieves packet, I'm sorry I don't have it with me, half of it, and put it in the top, yeah? And then you have, I mean, this lasts me at least a couple months, but like you have a month or 2, depending how much you clean, of non-toxic household cleaner that works for everything. Your sink, your bathroom, your stove, your floor, everything, yeah? So do that for yourself. And then you also have some little baby tiny sample bottles in here that are adorable and great for sharing if there's anyone who might need a couple samples, or if you just like having tiny bottles to travel with, you got those. You also have some little share packets. These are just cute little things to share if you want to share with people. Then you also have this area. So in here you're going to have some information. So pull that out. You're going to have plastic around that, so take that off. This is a nice essential oils at a glance. This is a little thing that talks about the oils that are in your packet, and it's super basic. So just so you know, essential oils aren't regulated by the FDA, so they can't really, this information from Young Living can't really say to the full extent what essential oils can do, because the FDA doesn't approve, us saying that essential oils can treat or cure any sort of diseases, sicknesses, anything. So the language is going to be really ambiguous, but if you read between the lines, you're going to understand how to use every single oil in your kit. So there's that, front and back. And then you're also going to have a little letter from Young Living, a little thing about sharing oils if that's what you're into. If not, don't worry about it. And then you have this little roadmap thing. It just talks about this is really cool. This shows you, it's a map of the world, and all the different Young Living farms are here. This is kind of a fun thing to look at. It also talks a little bit about the business, which if you're interested in, you can look at that. If not, no worries. Okay, so then after that, you've opened up your kit, you put all the oils on your counter or somewhere you're gonna see them all the time. And then you're gonna just set up that diffuser and put it next to the oils so that you're just ready to go. You can choose your oil of the day that you want to work with, and then you can put it in your diffuser. So just read the instructions on the diffuser. It'll tell you how to set it up. Usually it's about, an inch or two of water up to a certain point, and then you put your oils on top. I usually put 4 to 8 drops depending on how powerful I want it to be or how big the room is I want the smell in. And the beautiful thing is, just by diffusing, you are getting all the benefits of those oils. So sometimes, some people can get overwhelmed by 11 oils. I'll tell people, okay, then just use 1 a day or 1 for 2 days or even a week, and just get to know that oil. How does my body react to that oil? How do I feel using that? And then the next day, go to a different one and just go down the line. Or the way I did it was, I was super, super drawn to lavender, frankincense, and Stress Away. I used those until they were gone. I was just like, I can't get enough, and then they were gone, then I was sad. And I'll tell you how to reorder when you're ready. But then what that forced me to do is be like, okay, well, what else is in here? Okay. Well, I'm gonna try Citrus Fresh. Okay, cool. And then I started using that, and then I started falling in love with that and finding ways that worked for me. And so on and so forth through the kit. So then when you're ready to order when you're ready to reorder, or you're in love with, 7 of the oils or 2 of the, whatever it is, and you're like, I'm out of lavender and frankincense, I need it. Then you're ready to reorder. And to do that, there's 2 options, and I always recommend Essential Rewards. There's Essential Rewards and Quick Order. Quick Order just means you make one fast order that is at your wholesale discount, because you got a kit, so you get that 24% wholesale discount, and that's it. That's a great option, but you're missing out on a lot of other stuff. So I usually tell people to join what's called Essential Rewards, which is the monthly wellness box that arrives at your door every month. It's really obligation free. You can change the date. You can process it any day of the month that you want. You can change your order every single month. The minimum is $50 a month, which is really easy to spend considering the beauty of the oils and how fast you might go through some of them. It's also the reason I recommend it is because you get money back. Your first 3 months you get 10% back on whatever you buy, and then months 4 through 24 you get 24% back, and then after 2 years, so 2 years and beyond, you get 25% back, and that adds up so fast. Not only that, when you spend $100 or more, you get free products, up to 6 free products. So I always recommend that because you make so much more back. And also Young Living has so many other amazing life supporting products that can help you transition your life from being, having toxins to no toxins. That's how I sort of ushered out those, Tide detergent and 409 cleaner and Lysol that were really toxic, and started ushering in things like Thieves cleaner and non-toxic Thieves toothpaste and lavender shampoo and conditioner, things like that. So you have your product guide, and you can see all that Young Living has to offer as far as that goes. But when you're ready to sign up for Essential Rewards, if you haven't yet, feel free to reach out to me, because I'm so happy to walk you through that process. Okay, so that is it. If you have any questions, please reply to me and just let me know. I am here for you. I am so excited that you have invested in yourself in this way. I cannot even tell you how much these oils have changed my life. Taking the time for just a moment of self-care to look at this little packet, to look at this little thing on my counter every day and be like, oh wow, what does my body need? What do I feel that I need support in? Just that moment. And then taking out the oil, opening it, smelling it, using it. That's a life-changing practice. It seems little, it seems like a no big deal, but it's a life changer. So you did that for you, and you deserve it, and you are worthy. Please continue taking the best care of yourself, because you are your best investment. Your health is your best investment. And welcome to Little Bottles of Love. We already love you, and we're so happy you're here. Have a great day.